Hi everybody, welcome to this Wall Street News. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, the Producer Price Index rose 0.5% in April, higher than market expectations of 0.3%. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell discussed the PPI numbers at the annual general meeting of the Foreign Bankers Association in Amsterdam, said, quote, "I wouldn't call it hot. I would call it sort of mixed," end quote. 10-year Treasury yield falls to 4.44% after the PPI release. Google introduced its most powerful AI models at its annual developer conference, Google I/O. Nasdaq closed at its new record high on Tuesday, despite the higher-than-expected PPI numbers. April Consumer Price Index is scheduled to be released on Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Economists expect the headline CPI to increase 3.4% year-on-year. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, the Producer Price Index rose 0.5% month-over-month in April, higher than market expectations of 0.3%. However, the March headline PPI was revised down from 0.2% increase to 0.1% decrease. On a yearly basis, the headline PPI increased 2.2% and the core PPI excluding food and energy increased 2.4%. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell discussed the PPI numbers at the annual general meeting of the Foreign Bankers Association in Amsterdam, said, quote, "We had the Producer Price Index reading just a couple of hours ago. I would say it's actually quite mixed. The headline numbers were higher, but they were backward revisions. We were disassembling it, taking apart, and looking at it. I wouldn't call it hot. I would call it sort of mixed." In response to a question about the rate hike, Jerome Powell said, quote, "I have said that I don't think that it's likely, based on the data that we have, that the next move that we make would be a rate hike. I think it's more likely that we'll be at a place where we hold the policy rate," end quote. 10-year Treasury yield has jumped right after the PPI released at 8:30 a.m. due to the much higher than expected headline numbers, but it fell because investors looked at the downward revisions in March data. After Jerome Powell's remarks on the PPI numbers, 10-year Treasury yield fell further and stabilized. Google introduced its most powerful AI models at its annual developer conference, Google I/O, on Tuesday. The Google CEOs on the Picture said during the conference call, quote, "Still, we are in the very early days of the AI platform shift. We see so much opportunity ahead for creators, for developers, for startups, for everyone." A year ago on this stage, we first shared a plan for Gemini that could reason across text, images, video, code, and more, and that was just the beginning. 2 months later, we introduced Gemini 1.5 Pro, delivering a big breakthrough in long context. It can run 1 million tokens in production consistently, more than any other large-scale foundation model yet. I'm excited to announce that we'll begin launching this fully revamped experience, AI Overviews, to everyone in the US this week, and we'll bring it to more countries soon. There's so much innovation happening in search. Thanks to Gemini, we can create much more powerful search experiences, including within our products. For the US stocks, Nasdaq closed at a new record high on Tuesday as interest rate stabilized. S&P 500 rose 0.48%, Dow gained 0.32%, Nasdaq added 0.75%. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, April CPI data are scheduled to be released on May 15th, Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. In March, the headline CPI rose 0.4% month-over-month and 3.5% year-over-year. The core CPI, excluding food and energy, increased 0.4% from the previous month and 3.8% on a yearly basis. According to FactSet, the median estimate for the headline CPI for April 2024 is 3.4%, and the median estimate for the core CPI, excluding food and energy, is 3.6%. Okay, this is the end of today's news. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.